Surviving Sister Wives contains adult content that may not be suitable for Latter-day Saints or sinners. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Surviving Sister Wives.
I'm Corey.
And I'm Carly, and we're back with Big Love, Season 1, Episode 2, Viagra Blue.
Are we allowed to say that? The Viagra? The V word?
That's a good question.
Yeah, we really popped
That's
off
a brand
with it.
name.
Yeah, I guess. Is it going to get flagged?
Is that better than
people still saying
boner
that?
pills?
Boner pills. That's how we refer to it, lovingly, as boner pills. That's what. Maybe they'll probably have more of an issue with that instead.
I'm still very traumatized from having worked in a pharmacy once in a blue moon and getting yelled at by old men about Cialis and Viagra and all the things.
All the boner pills.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
They're very upset when it's not covered. And I'm like, I have a whole basket of medication for diabetics who had to put this back today, sir. So, like, I don't really feel that bad for you that your boner pills are expensive.
Not the only one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
That was always fun.
Long list.
But I guess Bill has the money.
Bill has the money. And, well, where we left off last week was he had taken a boner pill, but then it was like, oh, no, I need some rest. And so he was like, wasted.
That's not how these work.
Oh, yeah, that's it. You should have checked first. Maybe, I guess.
Yeah, you've got to be sure before you pop one of them.
It's dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going to be going back to the pharmacy for a refill pretty soon.
People were a little shook on the watch party. This isn't normally the type of content that we're used to shared viewing with each other here. So it was kind of
a lot of nudity.
Kind of a little jarring there, but yeah, it was fun. The commentary was excellent. And so we were able to all make fun of it together, and it was good.
I continue to just be shocked by the similarities with Sister Wives.
Yeah.
You know, there's just so much where I'm like, are they like mimicking Big Love? Because Big Love came out first, or it's just such an accurate representation of polygamy that they don't even realize that they're mirroring things from the show?
I think that they watched the show, and then I
we
feel like
know that they did.
Yeah, and then like this was part of the pitch for their show, and so I think they did lean into a couple of different things, but then they really steered away from, because I mean we had some like the jealousy storylines of this episode in particular, where it was like, why didn't we get some of those storylines on Sister Wives? That could have been interesting.
That's what I'm most into. I'm so excited for the rivalries to start to heat up here between the wives. Before we get into it, I don't remember if we announced this on the podcast last week.
I don't know if we did.
All of last week was kind of a fever dream because you literally were in a fever.
Yeah.
So I don't remember what we did and what we didn't do.
Yeah.
But we are excited to announce Surviving Little Miss Recap, a podcast meetup.
Yeah, so this is going to be a hangout, basically, where fans who are listening to the show, you can come meet up with Corey and Carly.
That's us.
And then Amy and Amanda from the Little Miss Recap podcast as well. We're going to be hanging out at the Conshohocken Brewery at King of Prussia in Pennsylvania.
Do you like that I keep leaving you to say Conshohocken?
And then, so there's two locations for Conshohocken Brewing. So, like, make sure you have to go to
the King of Prussia one.
That's
where we'll be. We won't be at wherever the other one is.
And when, you might ask, that's on Saturday, August 1st from 1 to 4 p.m. So come hang out. It's not like a live show. We're not selling tickets and doing a whole thing. No, just come hang out. We're going to be at a brewery. Come enjoy some food. Come enjoy some drinks.
Some snackies.
Yeah. It'll be good.
Some conversation, hopefully about Sister Wives. I'm hoping that it'll be coming back by then.
That would be good.
That we'll at least know what's on the horizon.
Yeah.
But we have this episode. Do you want to talk a little bit about the intro? Because
we talked about the intro last week.
We talked
and people were realizing that,
the celestial planet.
The celestial planet, the fact that they're skating on thin ice. There's like all these different things.
Symbolism,
you guys. Media literacy. It's a big thing.
No, my favorite thing is when it just starts with, so it's the Beach Boys song, and it starts with, I may not always love you.
You're right. Yeah.
And I'm like, that is fitting. And I feel like I want to be a fly on the wall with Cody and Mary watching this show for the first time, and that's the first couple of words that they hear as the show starts.
Well, this is also back in the days when there used to be, the intro was like getting you into the zone for like, what's the style and like, what are the thematic elements and like, what are the things that I'm going to expect to see? It was like a precursor, set the stage, set the tone for the show. Like it's part of the show. It used to be.
Not like a random in memoriam like we get for Sister Wives.
No, and now it's an afterthought. Yeah, because it's like, oh, people just skip this for streaming when they're binging it anyway.
Specifically, TLC shows have the worst intros.
Yeah.
They just Photoshop pictures of people and that's it.
The one I was thinking of was Seven Little Johnsons because we burned through that for so long. But they're not even doing the intro. They didn't even do the intro on season 17 because I think they would have had to reshoot the whole thing. And so they were just like, just do the title card thing. That's fine.
Yeah, they all grew up, so it became very obvious that the intro was old.
Yeah, very old. So that was the other type of thing in general. Whereas I was like, oh yeah, this is pre Netflix binge drop an entire season thing. Like that's not what was happening.
People just skip the intro anyway.
Skipping the intro while you're watching back-to-back episodes, and it's like, no. This gets me in the mood, gets me in the zone. Because then you got to get in the mood because we're opening with it's full penetration, you guys.
It's a lot of naked Bill Paxton on this show.
A lot of Bill Paxton ass.
Yes.
A lot of that.
Okay, I will say though, I guess that I'll give them credit. This is what, 2006 that this is. So at least it's male nudity.
Well, okay. So this is my thing is that it's HBO. They don't do full frontal male nudity. No, that's the no. No. None of that.
But it's a lot of him, not a lot of the women naked.
Yeah. I guess
they had good contracts. I guess Bill Paxton was like, "I'll bear it all." I understand that's a requirement of the role. I'm good with it. Yeah, we hear Margene and Bill, and
they're going at it.
He's getting it. So last week he ended with the waste of a pill. Over on Barb.
Wasted.
And he is getting his use out of this one over at Margie's house today.
I guess so. Yeah.
And
I'm assuming a pill was involved.
She's a screamer.
Yeah, that's what we learn in this opening sequence here. Yeah, Margene is a screamer.
These houses are really, really close together.
Well, I don't think it matters how far. Even if she was 2 blocks away, you'd still hear her.
I don't know.
Is the problem, right? Because then they were even comparing. They were like, oh my gosh, was she always doing was it always like this? Because I guess they had another living arrangement where they were like, more on top of each other than this is what Bill was saying.
We haven't seen much about it yet. He's just
don't know.
Referred back to, well, it could be like that again.
But then they were like talking about how
in our mobile home,
she must have had double pane glass or something. It's like, okay, if you guys had like tighter
I think
spaces,
she's getting a little too comfortable.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, I think she's just getting more vocal as time is going on here. And then, well, the other reason why Nikki and Barb are getting upset is because they're like, it's breakfast day. Family breakfast day.
We're slaving away down here, cooking breakfast for everybody, the whole family, the kids, Marge and Bill, who are still at it next door.
Yeah, everybody.
Like, that's a lot of gall.
Yeah.
To not come down here while we're working on this.
It's disrespectful. Well, and then to just roll in like it's a continental breakfast at the Holiday Inn.
Oh, in their robes.
In their robes.
I love what a bitch Nikki is. I'm already calling it. I know she's going to become completely unhinged. Like, I can just already tell.
Well, it's Chloe. It's Chloe Sevigny.
So, like, I know that we hired the right person for the job. Is what I'm expecting.
The fuse is lit, and then there's only a matter of time before that thing runs down the base here.
But I love how she's really stirring the pot with Barb, where she's just like, it's your day, Barb. It's your day. It's after 9 a.m. Clocked in.
Last time I checked.
They're up there fucking.
Yeah.
This is a problem. You need to say
That's
something.
your time. She's on your time.
We need to put a stop to this.
Yeah.
She's out of control.
Oh, this is horrible. And then Barb wasn't going to say anything. She's like, whatever. Like, I had to give Bill the cold shoulder last night anyway. So like, she's doing me a favor, and like, I don't want to.
Things were rough for him last night.
Yeah. So it's just like, it's fine. It's fine though.
It's not fine.
It's not fine because Barb gets upset once Marge comes down, and then it's like, she's in not just a robe, little skimpy little robe, not much of a robe here.
Wow. It was short.
It was short.
Like, it was, the kids are all in the kitchen.
Modest is not hottest here in this circumstance.
I was waiting for them to give her a McKelty speech.
Yeah, I'm seeing too much of your body right now, Margene.
You're going to need to go back up to your house and change.
Yeah, take care of that. I got to shield my eyes here.
Apparently, she's had many of these robes.
That's what later on we
Barb
find out.
has convinced her to part with quite a few of them, but she held on to this one.
Well, I mean, there's not much fabric involved, so I guess, she can keep her hands on so many of them. They don't take up much room in their drawer or anything. It's just...
They're going really hard with the new hot, sexy wife thing.
Yeah, I think that's what we're getting at here.
She's getting her groove back, too, because last week she was all depressed about how she hadn't lost all the baby weight. And now this week...
She's trying to burn it off.
You know, she's getting her steps in.
So that's where the animosity is building here. Barb's going to go ahead and say something, and she brings it up because she's like, hey, maybe go get changed, maybe go take care of that. And then she's looking at Nikki like, was I wrong to, call this out? Because, like, this needs to happen, right?
Nikki's not going to check you.
Nikki's like, no, you should have said a lot more than what you just said.
You should have been meaner about it.
Yeah. And here, I'll do you a favor now. Since you took care of the robe conversation, I'll go talk to Bill about Margene squealing like a pig, or like squeaking like a rusty door. That's what we need to talk about here, So I'll go ahead and I'll bite the bullet and have that conversation with Bill.
Ulterior motives.
For you. No, I'll do it for you, though.
My sister wife.
Who
I care so deeply about.
Yeah. So Nikki finds Bill in Margie's bedroom, and he's getting ready to go to work. He's getting dressed.
They are way too comfortable in each other's houses. Like, I don't even know where we are half the time because...
Whose house?
I'm too used to sister wives rules.
You're
not supposed to cross the threshold into another sister wives bedroom.
Absolutely not. In the bedroom? Plus, no.
There's not enough decor that tells me which house we're in. Like if there's not a cowboy statue, a boot lamp, how am I supposed to know? If there's not a giant chair 3 times the size of the average human being.
Alice in Wonderland chairs. Yeah, the high back chairs. There's no other way to know.
It's very disorienting.
I can't tell where we are.
The only reason I knew that it was Margie's room was because there was a box that said Margene on it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That helps.
Tipped me off.
That helps, yeah.
Otherwise, I would have thought that they were in Nikki's house.
Right, because Nikki is here talking to Bill.
Mm-hmm. She walked in that bedroom like she owned the place.
She's doing a lot of things like she owns the place because, she's basically bringing up the fact that Margie screams like a tractor trailer. And so this is a big problem because it's not just, it's not discreet. The kids are hearing it.
Trains aren't allowed to blow the whistle when they come through the neighborhood.
Right. Yeah. Can we have the same rules in effect?
We've got to observe that.
Yeah. There's been a few noise complaints.
I mean, really, the kids were hearing it all go down.
Well, okay. But really what it comes down to, Barb is deeply jealous. That's what's happening. This is setting off a lot of setting off a lot of insecurities in Barb.
She could not wait to be like, it's really affecting Barb.
You need to know. It's making her very, very jealous. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the biggest issue that needs to be addressed. Somehow, this gets Nikki all horned up. And
Bill.
And Bill.
Because Bill doesn't have time to pop a pill right now.
No, this is just a sheer... What is this, a spite bone?
Yeah.
That's what happens?
In the moment. Oh. And there's not a single moment where Bill goes, we're not in your house, Nikki.
maybe he got confused too as to whose house this was. He didn't see. He was like, oh, man.
They have sex on Margene's bed.
On Margene's bed.
On the marital bed.
They didn't even put a towel down or anything. There's nothing. It's on the bed where they just were having sex, where Bill and Margene were just having sex. So that's where... Now, Margene, she was going to bring some laundry in.
And because she's in her own fucking house.
She's in her house.
Trying to get her chores done for the day.
And she hears a disturbance. And she's like, well, what is this? Not only that, she hears Bill saying things to Nikki that Margene has just said to Bill while they were being intimate.
Okay, I didn't catch that when we were watching.
This was wild to me.
And then you told me after, and I was like, no, he didn't.
Yes, because Margene
this
was
is like
calling him...
unforgivable.
Margene was calling Bill her blue-eyed boy after they had completed, before they went down for breakfast.
I heard that because I thought it was weird.
Yeah, because it's very specific.
Yeah.
So she was referring to him as her blue-eyed boy, while Bill is inside of Nikki on Margene's bed. He's calling her his blue-eyed girl. So what is this? What part of that is okay?
Bill, you need to come up with your own dirty talk.
Because then
you can't be stealing it from other people.
Yeah, this is crib notes. What I'm thinking now is that that's the entire basis of Bill and Nikki's relationship, is just making the other wives jealous. Like, that is their kink.
That's what they bond over.
Yeah, that's their thing that they enjoy.
Who does that remind you of?
I know who that paints a picture in Cody's mind for. Would that be a Christine thing in Cody's? I feel like Cody has assigned
Christine's
Nikki,
the jealous one.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and I think like. Well, because I think there's an element of Nikki is jealous too, where it was like, she heard them, so now she,
this is how she's going to go get even.
Yes. So like there is an element of jealousy in what she does. A lot
of girl games.
Yeah,
a lot of girl games.
So you're
right
saying
off
it's
the bat.
Robin. That's what you're saying. Then
Robin
doesn't play
like
girl
Mary.
games.
I think Mary enjoyed other people feeling jealous of her because it was a rarity.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I think that Cody assigned a lot of the Chloe Sevigny insanity to Christine in real life. And it's like, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think Christine was doing a lot of crafty stuff.
He wasn't going out his way to have sex with Christine. We know that.
No,
She's told
absolutely
us.
Not. Yeah.
Well, not personally.
Well, not us. Yeah.
Through her book.
Right. We've heard. We've heard it from her indirectly.
I'm surprised that like no one has talked about garments yet. Especially with the talking about Christine and Cody having sex brought me back to garments.
Right. Yeah, of course.
But, the whole scene with the robe.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, are we going to address that
or last episode with Bill wearing PJs when he would go to bed with Barb, because it was like that was his barrier with her, when he didn't want to sleep with her.
Before the pills.
And that
BP.
was his way to avoid that,
Yeah.
PPE.
He put more clothes on.
PPE.
Create more of a barrier.
So he needs a couple layers there.
I mean, he's fully dressed. It's not keeping Nikki off of him.
No, that didn't stop it.
So Margie saw it. She started to see it, and then she ran downstairs and hid underneath a table or something.
I don't know what she was doing. I don't know what this was, because she ran downstairs into her living room and then crawled under like what is a built-in like counter in her living room.
Yeah.
And just
went
like
fetal.
duck and cover sort of style of dealing with this here. I wasn't ready for that.
No.
Didn't know what we were accomplishing.
I think she's very childlike.
That's what they're, painting this as. She's very young and kind of dippy and like not really aware of all the things that she's doing and stuff like that.
Well, to be fair, I don't think she was going to be aware that one of her sister wives was having sex in her bed upstairs.
Yeah.
We're giving her a pass this time.
She wasn't expecting that. But it was strange where I was like, what has happened in her life where this is her reaction to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this was like a child afraid of a thunderstorm, sort of a reaction.
We reverted back to childhood.
Yeah. So then it was like, okay, well, we'll put a pin in that. Well, we'll have to circle back on that later. Nikki gets dressed and then goes down and she checks in with Barb. She's like, yeah, I talked to him about it. It's all good.
No, he said you should definitely call a family meeting to talk about the schedule. That's all we talked about.
See,
that was the advice that Bill gave me.
And at that point, when Barb was like, "Oh, cool," so like, what did he say? And I wanted her to be like, "I don't remember. I don't recall." Family meeting though. Family meeting would be good.
That fixes everything at family meeting.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to do that.
He's like, I'm staying out of it. You women call a meeting together.
We'll have to do a schedule meeting. Yeah. So that way we can go over the schedule.
It really made me dislike him.
Yeah. Well, and it's...
I still like Nikki. Because I think she's a crazy bitch.
No, Nikki... Yeah, because Nikki's manipulating it the most.
Yeah.
Because even the schedule meeting thing is like, well, that wasn't at his behest. That's just Nikki saying, oh, Bill said we should do a schedule meeting.
Yeah, I want to see you address this with Margie. So we're going to have to do it at a family meeting where I'm at the table. Make sure I'm there to watch the whole thing go down. She's so messy. She's not the only messy one because Margie is going to weaponize this as a way to get a car.
Oh, okay.
Like, she's seeing an opportunity because Bill just messed up bigly. And she's going to have to, or he's going to have to do something, a grand gesture, if you will, to try to make this right.
Well, yeah, because Margie she's supposed to run errands for Barb, but Barb has her car. Mm-hmm. And then she was asking to borrow Nikki's car. And then Nikki's like, oh, it's doing this whole ka-chunk thing.
I just don't want you to borrow it. I want to make your life harder today.
Yeah, it's, so you're going to drive it to the shop for me? But like, even that, no, I probably wouldn't risk it. I'll have to do that. Mm-hmm. So don't worry about it.
Which is still her getting back at Margie.
Yeah, yeah. Withholding this in this way. And then that was Margie's, I thought we were supposed to share everything sort of thing because clearly we share a husband.
We're sharing a lot.
We share a husband.
Sharing a lot, Nikki.
You're sharing my bed sometimes now, too, as it turns out. I didn't even know. So, yeah, go figure.
You should have just taken the car keys.
I would have just taken the car.
Why'd you even ask?
Yeah.
She didn't ask to fuck in your bed.
She didn't ask to fuck in your bed. So there you go.
There you go. I'd be such a bad sister wife.
No, I think that's valid. I think that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. I got things to do today.
Yes.
I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah. I'll be back later. Mm-hmm. Here, watch the kids.
Get on QVC. That's what you're doing anyway.
Yeah.
Keep shopping.
You could say all that. You could say that right to her.
That's why you can't afford a car.
Right.
She just spent like $4,000 on curtains.
$6,000?
$6,000? That would definitely buy you a car in 2006.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cash for clunkers was. Oh no, not yet. That was Obama. Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, this is
pre.
This is before.
This is 2006.
But no, 2006. You could definitely get a used car for $6,000, like a pretty good one.
Like $1,500, probably.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said like a pretty good one. Like we're talking like a nice one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's different. It was a different economy.
What are those days, guys?
No, don't know. I know. I was thinking about first cars because I was like, used to be you'd buy like the Sunday car from like an old person.
Yeah.
There were like old people who bought cars that they only drove to church on Sunday. And like those were the cars that as a 16-year-old you would be buying those cars off of old people because those were the cars that were for sale by owner. And so then that was like every one of my friends had like old people cars. And so that was just, those were the vehicles that we had.
Still living that way.
Well, it's different, a little different.
So we do get a confrontation between Margie and Bill because she's asking for the car, like right off the bat. She's not playing games about it.
No.
She's tired of sharing cars.
Yeah.
She didn't get anything done today. And so she tells him she wants a car. And it's because she saw him in her bed with Nikki.
He's like, oh. this is going to make things complicated. Well, why did you do that?
Yeah.
You didn't think?
He's not thinking.
No, he didn't think about it.
He's not being considerate of anybody
and
their feelings.
That was where Barb like walked in and she almost heard like what this argument was about. She could clearly tell that something was going on here.
She knows that there's a car that's being asked for. Like she sees that there's some type of confrontation. She doesn't know what Margie's holding over Bill, though.
Right. Yeah.
Which is crucial to understanding the whole situation.
It's a big part to know what's going on here.
Because she would have said, go downtown, buy my girl a car.
Buy that car. Yeah.
Don't come back here until you have a car.
No. She's earned it. She deserves
What'd you do with all my paycheck that I had to hand over to you last week?
Yeah.
It better have been for this car. Not for Nikki to buy another boombox with.
A boombox?
That's what she bought last week.
She bought a boombox?
Yeah, she brought it over. It was like the opening scene. She brought it over to Margie's house. And she was like, don't tell the boss lady.
Oh, is that...
That was when they were friends. It didn't last very long.
Right, yeah, 2 seconds. Is that what she was playing her depressing punk rock music on?
Yes.
Okay, when she had her little Menti Be Light.
Nikki.
Okay, great. Yeah, need that sound system.
So that's the first time she brings up the car in this episode.
Yeah.
And then Don, who is a family friend but also a business partner.
Don Draper, yeah.
He comes over and...
I was completely being facetious.
I know his name's not Draper.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I was worried that we
Mad
just
Men.
skimmed
I got
right
the
over
reference.
Okay, good.
Yeah, not him.
Okay.
What other show has this guy been in?
He's been on some shows.
Yeah, he was very familiar. Was he on The Sopranos at some point?
Maybe. He feels like he's a great role for like cop who's doing surveillance on someone, right? Like he has the flat top for that.
Man sitting in car with coffee cup.
Yeah. And like headset, like listening to something, he's listening in on things. And that's what's going on.
So they get into a whole thing about her dress because he was looking down her dress. So I guess this is an ongoing thing that she is dressing not modestly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. And then they get into the conversation about the color of the dress. And that leads to her saying, well, it'd be a great color for a car. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it, Bill?
It's blue. It's like baby blue, like Viagra pill blue. Right, Bill? Is that what it is?
That's the next thing somebody needs to find out. Be like, I'm just piling up the evidence against you, my man. Can you tell Nikki and Barb that it's the pills that are keeping you in their bedrooms? I have noticed that like he is relying on sex a lot to make these women feel like they're valued in their relationships with him.
Yeah, which doesn't seem like that's usually the case, right? Well, I guess it's the women.
Think because there's it's not a monogamous relationship. So there's the added element of like, what's he doing in the bedroom next door or in my own bed? I don't know when I'm not here.
Who knows? Yeah.
Could be that too.
Well, and they're leaving little to the imagination when you hear Margene from 3 blocks away, like, what's going on. So then it's like, okay, to kind of have that understanding. But we'll get into that a little bit more. Bill can't handle the wives he's got. We'll talk about that right after the ad break here.
Okay, so Mr. Don, I did not realize this earlier because there was a scene where Barb went over to Don's house to hang out with his wife, Peggy.
Peg leg.
And they were talking about their marriages, and it wasn't clear that Peggy is part of a polygamous relationship too.
Right.
She's Plig too.
Yeah.
And her husband's Don. And Mr. Don is busy because he's courting a new lady because he's ready to go from 3 wives to 4. He's ready to upgrade.
Oh, boy. He's doing the Cody Brown way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dangerous. The 4th one's always dangerous.
Okay, is this part of where the Browns got the idea for?
To launch into
a
fourth wife?
4th marriage.
Mm.
That'll really be something for us to pitch to TLC.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or any other network that'll have us. We're not picky.
Definitely not. At that point, yeah. Anybody who will take us on.
Mm-hmm. But at this point, Bill's got a similar issue to Cody when Cody married Christine, Remember when Wynn was like, you can't handle the 2 wives that you've already got. You really shouldn't be taking on a 3rd. I can't support this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bill at least is able to self-reflect, and he realizes that he's just barely holding everything together right now. So they're not considering a 4th wife.
I don't want to tempt fate in that way. Not interested in doing that. And not even interested in, I can't even commit to a church at this point, let alone another wife, another whole ass wife, 3 wives and counting, 4 wives and counting.
It does feel like in this lifestyle that like the more people that you involve, just the more complicated it gets.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, not just within your own relationship, but even like joining an organized group.
Yeah.
It's like there's too much drama.
Well, then there's
I can't handle it all.
It's the comparison, always.
Yeah.
Of what other people are doing and how they're doing it and how this guy takes way better care of his wives, Joe Darger. And like, it's just all the different elements that are mixed in here as far as seeing this.
We're getting so many messages about all of the different groups, families, individual people who have inspired this show somehow. And this is just an amalgamation of everyone that we know of in plural marriage.
Pretty much, yeah. The people who are
left. So you brought up
left.
Joe Darger. So
yeah.
He's one of them that we've
part of it.
Been told.
Well, okay. Is this where Cody got the idea for the big picture? Because this is Don's like biggest piece of advice where he's like, hey, if you're going to go with 4 wives, you got to keep reminding him of big picture. That's what it's all about.
Just keep him focused on that, the big picture.
Razzle dazzle him, you know?
I was surprised to hear that. Just because Cody said it so much. It's not even subtle. It's like it literally came from the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. People got to tell us.
Is that a religious thing?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't sound like it would be. It feels like a Cody Brown original thought. But, I mean, instead of saying big picture, it's like maybe you can have like shared goals.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like, it's too vague. That's too vague to just, if you're going to say.
Let's get specific. Let's write a family mission statement so that we're all clear on the direction we're headed.
Maybe not that descriptive. Maybe not. But like, that's too vague. Yeah, just saying, remind them about the big picture. That does not help make any sense of anything. And especially you can't say that for like 5 years of just, hey, big picture.
Well, what is it, though? We haven't learned enough about Bill to know what the big picture is, other than he wants to own a Walmart. He wants to make his stores into the Walmarts of Utah.
Okay, I could talk about this for about 20 minutes because, his whole thing is he's like, we're going to be going head to head with Walmart, and I'm ready to do that. Like, we are totally capable of doing that. In Utah.
So many businesses that have done that historically have come out winners at the other end.
Well, my thing too is it's like their store is a hardware store. Okay. So if somebody comes for like some cough medicine, are you going to have that? Because Walmart has that.
Yeah.
That's
like, kind of like that's what Walmart was able to achieve.
Walmart was able to have everything.
It's a one-stop shop
for
everything, and it's cheaper than it would be at the hardware store down the street.
Right.
Because they purposely undercut the margins so that you will go out of business, Bill.
Yeah.
And they'll wait you out because they have plenty of money to do it.
Yeah.
And you only have 2 locations.
Right. So now that Bill has opened up a second location, he's like, we're like a breath away from being Walmart. Like, we need to prepare for the success.
We're building our empire.
That's happening here with the franchise levels that we're about to achieve here. And I think the real dream here that Bill wants to do is to subsidize his workforce and the labor costs to the American taxpayer. I think that's what his real goal.
That's the dream.
I think that's his goal and intent here. That's what he means when he wants to be Walmart. That's what he's going for here. How do we make that happen?
The Walmart effect.
The high cost of a low price. Right? That's that documentary. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Check that out.
So they start playing cards. Did I imagine this, or were Don's wives playing footsie under the table?
Okay. Yeah. They go weird. I think that was the implication. that was what they were implying.
Well, I was like,
Two of the wives, two of the three.
Yes, yeah.
Because they're like split up.
I was trying to figure out whose foot was whom.
I was going to say they were split up at two different tables.
Yeah.
Because we have like 6 people.
2 different games going on.
8 people? What do we have? Yeah, 1 husband, 3 wives, 1 husband, 3 wives. So this was the split that we had. And like there's 2 different games going on. Then what were they playing? Bridge? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I was just as confused as Margie.
Margie doesn't know what they're playing. Margie's trying to play.
There were too many rules. When Nikki was like, it's easy. You just do this, and then you do this. And I was like, I'm lost.
It felt like an episode of Game Changers on Dropout. That's what it felt like. Where we're learning the rules as you play. The only way to learn is to play. And the only way, that's it.
I am the worst with rules for games.
Yeah.
Like, if it takes you more than 3 minutes to explain the entire game, I'm done.
It's not going to work.
No.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
she doesn't really care, Margie.
No.
Because she's really just using this game to get back at Nikki, to piss her off.
Well, yeah. Margie's like fully aware of the fact that Nikki is very invested in this game. And so she's like, oh, did I do it wrong? Oops.
Little Cheshire cat grin.
Oopsie doopsies. Did I mess it up for you, Nikki?
She's too innocent.
Margie is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what. No, this is working. This is kind of diabolical in its own way.
It did upset her, but
She's
it was
chipping
like, okay,
away.
let's dial that up now.
She's chipping away. Yeah, it's the little things like this. It's the drips of water that erodes the stone here.
Yeah, it's a very safe thing to do because you can just explain it away as I didn't understand the rules. I wasn't trying to upset you, Nikki.
Oh, why'd you get so upset? It's just a game. Why you have to be mad? You know?
I'm trying to think of which of the wives would be. I feel like this is a Christine thing to do.
Oh.
Even though we know Christine's very competitive.
No, Christine is competitive. So
and she'll cheat to win.
Yeah, the cheating.
So she wouldn't voluntarily not play a game correctly.
Right. Yeah, intentionally.
Unless it was because she was cheating.
No, this feels like a Robin thing. Weaponized incompetence is like her entire personality.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Robin.
That feels like a Robin thing. That feels like a Robin thing that she would be upsetting Mary. Mary would be the Nikki in this scenario where she's like, you messed it up again. Like getting very fired up over the fact that you're
ruined game night.
Up. Yeah. Yeah.
How dare you?
I had a winning streak that I was trying to defend here, and then you've ruined it.
Everybody leaves. And that's when Margie makes her move on Barb because she's figuring she needs the boss lady to get involved here to try to push for the car. Because so far, Bill has not really entertained the idea of it, even though he really fucked up and should do something to make it up for her.
Okay.
To her. Keep saying fur.
Well, okay. But that's like not that doesn't seem like it's very healthy.
No.
To just be like, oh,
at least you have to buy her a new bed.
You seem to be like you seem to be very on board with like, oh, well, he needs to buy her a car now because obviously
fair's fair.
Clearly, there's nothing else that he could do. And so that's what you need to do.
Burned into her mind forever.
She asked for a car. Get her the car.
Well, I think it is unfair that she doesn't have a car. Like, she's taking care of all the kids at home most of the time during the day. Like, you don't have a vehicle to get them to the doctor if you needed to.
I guess not.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like, no, they're going to the pediatrician. That was one of the bills that Bill was complaining about that he had.
Well, when she's allowed to borrow a car, if there's an emergency.
It's a car seat, yeah.
Where
are the car seats? You have how many vehicles? Oh, that's Suburban, though.
See, that's why you need your own
Suburban
car, too.
seats like 25.
You have to take all the car seats out?
Oh, no way.
No, they probably got enough kids of the same age that they can share car seats.
Share car seats?
I don't know, guys. Don't come after me. The car seat people are scary.
Car seats.
Like car seat facts.
The regulations on car seats, too. And that stuff's always changing. So then it's like, depending on where you were at when you needed car seats and when you had access to car seats and stuff, all that stuff, the rules are always changing and evolving. Mm-hmm. And the specifications,
than bridge.
They get real strict. And then it's like, I don't know. Yeah, it's I'm not signing up for that.
I just keep measuring my nephew to see if he's tall enough to not fit in one anymore.
Yeah, we're like, how old? How much do you need to weigh, and how tall do you have to be? Like, and yeah, at what age? And
like, you there yet? Stand over there.
Yeah,
and I'm like, he's visibly not tall enough.
Not there.
But I keep hoping that maybe we'll get a growth spurt.
Maybe this summer. Maybe. Maybe. Might be able to.
So Barb is in favor of approaching Bill about the car.
She's like,
she says she'll do it.
Well, I don't know if she said that she'll talk to him. Was that it? That was all she committed to.
She would talk to him about it.
I'll bring it up.
I'll bring it up again. Yeah.
And it was like, okay.
But then she asks to know what's going on between Margie and Nikki because, like, she's sensing the tension.
Yeah.
But Margie's already gone.
No, we don't want to talk about that.
She's not getting the tea.
I just needed you to talk to Bill about the car.
Yeah.
That's all I need. I don't want to give up any information as part of that exchange. So I'll see you tomorrow. She dips out of there.
Reminds me of when Robin needed the new couch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The new couch. The new everything.
Yeah.
She always needs something.
So Bill took another boner pill.
Oh, right.
And this is when Barb is supposed to talk to him about the car. But she quickly forgets even bringing it up because they end up having sex.
Yeah. Yeah, it slipped her mind. I didn't like that they were talking about, like, their teenage son's sexual stuff as, like, was foreplay. Weird. And it was like, I didn't like that. Didn't like this going. Because that whole storyline right now, too, is where it's like, what he has...
Oral is moral.
Oh, well, that's what they decided amongst themselves.
Which is not a slogan we heard on Sister Wives.
No. I don't think Cody was giving anybody oral, though.
The hormones.
If we're being totally honest.
Oh, no.
I don't think that's on the menu.
Over at the Brown House.
At any of the houses for the Cody Brown
in
family.
one direction.
Right, yeah, because massages are very important.
No reciprocation on Cody's end.
Right, yeah. No, it was just like that was weird. Where it's so like their teenage son, that was like a side storyline in this episode. Where he's dating.
He's got a slutty girlfriend.
That's girlfriend
what Barb was trying to imply.
Yeah.
What are we going to do about that?
Dangerous.
Because you just can't control these kids these days. So they're going to tell him, have another conversation, another birds and bees talk, except this is about how the birds and the bees use their mouths.
Oh, okay. Sometimes. Only at French court.
Thank you. That's a nice tutor joke.
Yeah. Hey.
Now you're making the tutor jokes. The next morning, Barb and Bill get at it again.
Well, yeah, they double up. And it's going to be, oral is moral. And that leads to other things, though. Because it was sounding like
it escalated.
It sounded like it escalated.
Yeah.
Because Nikki was going to...
We have a witness again.
Yes, it's a reverse walk-in. You've been walked in on, so now you have to walk in on somebody else. And again, for all these Mormons, there's not a lot of knocking going on.
No.
That's the issue that we had on Sister Wives, too.
Why don't you guys just stay on the bottom floor of whatever house you're in?
Correct.
Don't go up the stairs where the bedrooms are.
You guys don't have like an intercom system or something like that?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Something to buzz.
She's got the 2 kids with her, too.
Yeah.
She's toting kids around, bringing them right up the stairs to the bedroom.
Right to the bedroom door.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
You're in somebody else's house.
Don't do that. No. I know, I get it. It's all your house. We're all one family. Yeah, okay, great. That's a bed.
blah, blah,
That's
blah,
a bedroom. That's a bedroom, though. So, no.
Yeah. She's also checking her watch. She's like, it's 9:45. My day starts at 9 a.m.
I believe this, if you'll refer to the schedule.
Schedule has rotated.
Schedule at 9.
It's my day. And here we have Barb getting it. So she's a hypocrite.
Right. Now
alliance broken.
Nikki knows. Now Nikki knows where she stands.
It's the end of Barbie.
Because Barb and Marge are both post 9 a.m. fuckers. Mm-hmm. So this is a big problem for her.
Would it make her feel better if they woke up a little earlier?
Well, that doesn't sound like Robin.
What time does this home improvement store open?
Robin's an afternoon delight type of gal.
Doesn't like a Lowe's, Home Depot or something, don't they open at like 6 a.m?
6 when the contractors roll in. Yeah.
You know, they got to go buy the materials before they go out and do jobs. They're at houses already by 9 o'clock.
6 a.m.
9:45?
Yeah.
The day's part over.
Yeah. Well, he's just kind of managing. He's the store owner, so he doesn't like need to be there for shifts. He's not like ringing people up.
He's the boss man, so he just rolls in whenever he wants.
He's just keeping an eye on things. Maybe he has to fill out an Excel spreadsheet here and there, put in some orders,
clacking on the keyboard,
manage some inventory, and review some security footage every now and again. That's about it. Oh. That's about it.
Get shook down by a polygamist.
Maybe.
Mob clan? I don't know what to call them yet.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know yet. I do like the dynamic duo though, because where it's like it's the old guy and then his son, and then you constantly see them both.
Well, you've always got to have a driver
every single time.
That's a mob rule.
Well, and he can't drive at night. Probably he's very old. He cannot see. Cannot see.
All right. Barb has no idea that Nikki walked in on her.
Right. Yeah.
So she goes through with the family meeting that Nikki told her she should have.
Yes. And there's an issue that arises here. Well, how is this a family meeting when Bill's not there, too? Is what
we've only seen the wives get together for family meeting.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, that's where it's like, oh, what?
That's why Cody attended his.
Yeah.
To pretend that he actually had a role in deciding what was going on.
But he usually didn't.
I know. He deferred to all of them.
Yeah, it still didn't matter because it's just, hey, you guys figure it out. That's kind of
maybe to like witness the fighting. That he has to be in the know of what's going on with all the relationships to see if what he's doing is working.
Well, because then the tea kettle's going off. So Babs is like, I got to grab that. And she goes into the kitchen for 2 seconds. And that's when Margene's like, well, Nikki.
She like leans across the table and she's like, I know what you did.
Oh. And Nikki's like, what? You got to narrow that down. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Nikki's like, I've done a lot of shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Does she know about the curtains?
You're gonna have to be. What is it
she knows about the credit cards?
You're gonna have to dial in and get way more specific because I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so she's like, I know what you did in my bed.
Oh, that still doesn't fully narrow it down for me because there's a lot of other things that could have been happening.
So it all comes out at this point, right? They've been hiding the truth from each other.
I know that you know that they know and that we know.
I know you know.
You know that I know. Mm-hmm. Now you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of that going on.
Uh-huh.
I love that Margie ended up being the one who was insisting that they stick to the schedule, which was supposed to be the whole point of the meeting, but Barb never brought it up.
Yeah. Ooh, forgot to
and also that Nikki's on her side about it now.
Because also, well, yeah, it also like Barb didn't bring it up because she was like, ooh, yeah, I haven't really been doing so great with that either because I was banging Bill on Nikki's day,
too. You think she was just like feeling guilty that she couldn't bring it up?
She was like, oh, I have to bring it up. And it's like, oh, but I'm kind of like.
Kind of like the Janelle. Like she's bad at confrontation. So she was waiting for a moment.
Oh, okay.
And instead, Margie and Nikki are both, I think, very reactive. From what I've seen so far.
Right.
And so she beat her to the punch with that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It really is showing like how quickly the dynamics shift.
Yeah.
Where like 1 minute you hate this sister wife. Now the next minute you're on the same page with her.
Yes.
You're uniting against the other one. Like when there's three, it really is a toxic combination.
It's because then there's always somebody who's outnumbered. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always
there's always like the two who are getting along and then the one who's being alienated.
Yes. Yeah, that is the triangulation that takes place.
Oh, and then it also comes out about what happened with Barb in the morning.
Yes.
That Nikki saw her too.
Nikki's still
So
upset.
everybody knows who's been having sex with whom and where.
Right. Yes. We had a little interim storyline here yet again because we had to check back in with Sarah in her job at Deb's when she's working with Deb from Napoleon Dynamite still.
Yeah, who has a real name. Her name's Heather.
Heather,
apparently.
sure.
We're just going to call her Little Debbie.
She's Deb.
She works at Deb's.
She's
she
Debs.
is Deb.
She is.
She's little Debbie to us.
Yes.
We were talking before. I'm just sensing that maybe Debbie's a little bi-curious.
That's what it's sounding like.
Like, you feel like it's sounding like that?
From the conversation, even the stuff that's being brought up and like the questions and the.
I'm just sensing that maybe there's something there.
Okay. There's something there that wasn't there before. And potentially, yeah, I don't think Sarah's going to turn away. I think Sarah's like, hey, I'm not knocking it, you know?
Yeah. The only male role model I have in my life is questionable.
You can't rely on dads. You can't rely on dudes.
Yeah.
So
she doesn't like polygamy. We learned that.
Yeah.
You know, we had someone approach her and say, are you going to live polygamy like your parents? Just a random person with a camera. And she was like, I've thought about it and I totally support my parents if they want to live polygamy, but I don't think it's for me.
Yeah. Random person with a camera. If they ask you to take your top off, make sure you get the money first.
And then she went and got ice cream.
Yeah. And then immediately had to go to the bathroom. It was frozen yogurt, actually.
No, there is a tension between these two.
Okay.
And so far, we're being led to believe that it's because of the fact that
religious tension.
There's the religious element, but then there's also that Debbie's daddy is a state trooper, and she seems like she's going to be a rat, and she's going to go run back and tell him, and then we're going to have their family discovered.
Right.
That's what Sarah's worried about.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's really the fierce sexual tension between the two of them.
You could cut it with a knife. Yeah, because she's trying to recruit her to youth group with the Mormon exciting thing, wonderful volunteer opportunities that she has where she's working with the homosexuals, the gays and lesbians and transsexual teens. And Sarah's like, great, okay.
This is 2006.
This is 2006. And so Sarah's like, yeah, cool.
Can you define transgender?
What is this? Yeah, what is transgender to you, and what does that mean? And then Deb's like, oh.
Good question.
I don't really talk to him. But like, I just like, I don't know. I don't know.
I think what it's showing is that Deb is participating in a lot of things that her churches and church groups are facilitating for her, but she has no idea what it is she is doing.
Right.
She's not questioning anything. She's not thinking about it. Her brain's not turned on for much of what she's experiencing in life.
No, just kind of going through the motions. And it's good to volunteer, and it's good to help these people who are in need, but not to like get to know them or actually understand anything of their actual experience. I don't want to empathize with them too much because also it's a sin and those are sinners and that's bad. So, kind of keeping my distance there a little bit as well. Keep it at arm's length.
So you think this is a budding friendship or a budding romance?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
I think right now is what it's looking
See how long it takes them to develop that storyline.
I guess. Yeah, we'll see.
Or we're completely off base.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't know. There might be a little, might be a little interesting.
So in that scene, we saw her admit to Heather that her parents are polygamous. So that's out in the open between the two of them now.
Right. Yeah.
Now we see Bill tell somebody that he lives polygamy.
Yeah. Because this is the security guy.
Yeah.
At the
signing
at the
up
store.
for a big job.
Yeah. Big jobs. Dirty jobs.
Because he's like, I need somebody to protect my homes, to protect my family.
My homes.
I'm sorry.
Plural homes.
Home. It's 3 homes.
3 homes in one. It's one home.
And he's like, okay.
The collective we.
As if he thinks like, oh, he's got a couple of houses because.
Oh, they're like rentals?
He owns this business.
Yeah. He's a
Airbnbs.
Oh, what are those? Don't know. 2006. I don't know what that is.
No, let me be a little clearer. It's 3 houses next to each other. Because I live in all 3 of them.
Look, I'm being extorted by a polygamist. And then the security guy was like, well, maybe you should take this to the police. Because then
the police would love to bust a polygamist.
Yeah. And then Bill's like, yeah, well, I'm a polygamist. Maybe not maybe that's not the route that you would go of like somebody who, as soon as you bring up polygamy, the immediate response is like, oh,
go to the police.
Go to the police. And then it's like, oh, no, actually, I'm a polygamist. And then I don't want the bad polygamist to like shake me down.
Also, this is the wrong guy for the job. If the first thing he says to you is, why don't you go to the cops?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Not interested in that.
I'm worried for you, Bill. Like, if we're having a competition between you and who Roman's got on staff, like, I think we know whose team is going to win out.
Yeah. Yeah. Ronnie's not going to do it. Mostly because his name is Ronnie. Your head of security is Ronnie.
Ron, stop. A lot of that.
Ronnie? No. I don't think so. That's not going to be the guy who's going to be
busy eating chicken cutlets.
He's not going to be the guy
who
needs to do this. No. But he understands the mission that's been set before him here.
I'm increasing my rate.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm going to triple my rate because, yeah, you got me watching 3 houses for you.
Well, 3 houses and I got to keep a secret.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
That's what
now I'm extorting you. Now you're being extorted by 2 people.
Maybe you should go to the police. Huh? How about that?
Let's take a quick break and then we'll go back into what's going on with Roman.
Roman Reigns. You gotta throw the ones up in the air for the tribal chief here. Oh, Roman Reigns stops by the hospital. He's gonna visit Bill because he heard that he's not doing well.
He heard that his good friend.
Or wait, not Bill.
Not Bill. He has a message for Bill. Frank is Bill's dad.
Frank is Bill's dad.
Yeah,
that's the guy in the hospital
doing so well.
The arsenic, the poisoning.
Does he know about the arsenic? I think he just knows that he's been in the hospital.
He's in the hospital.
He's unwell.
Yeah, he's sick.
We're not really sure if that's to be expected or if this is just, a new event.
Well, also, Roman was like, oh, you got to make sure you drink your juice. Here, you need another dose of your arsenic.
Your go-go juice.
Your go-go juice.
Yeah.
It's Mountain Dew and Red Bull.
It was suspicious that he was making him drink something.
Well, and then that was the thing, too, because it was in the conversation then is where it's like, oh, he's asking him about how's your relationship with Bill. Maybe you should send him a message. Maybe you need to let him know, hey, get back in line and don't mess this up for me type of a thing. Mm-hmm. There's like some budgetary conflicts that are happening here. You got to get
This is considerate of Roman.
Okay.
Like, he's giving a warning before things pop off.
Okay.
That's what he's telling Frank to go tell Bill. Like,
sure.
You need to let your kid know that he's stepping out of line. And if he keeps doing it, there's going to be a problem between us.
Also, he's not allowed on the compound until he gets
I'm sure that's going to break his heart.
Yeah. Not that was like a real deal breaker for him.
He's a regular visitor. You just can't wait to get back there.
No. Yeah. So Frank's like, oh, no, yeah, that sounds good. I'll pray for you and stuff. And that's really good what you're doing here. And I really appreciate that.
I'll pass along the message.
And then he kind of looks over at the juice. You,
my man.
He looks at the juice and he's like, wait a minute. You think that they could test that, like right at the hospital there? You think
usually, okay,
do a little dippy?
I've done a little bit of true crime, right? Usually, the hospital is continually testing to see what your arsenic levels are to see that they're going down. So, if somebody's poisoning you while you're in the hospital, they will know.
I think they would know
that somebody's bringing in like an outside, like something into the hospital to poison you with. Still,
yeah. Like I think they'd be able to piece that together and back into that. So Bill's going to go pick up Fred. It's discharge day at the hospital, which that's always stressful. But
you never know when they're going to let you go. And it's right in the middle of lunch.
He's so excited. He just got his lunch.
He paid for that lunch.
Hey.
Right?
Hey.
You paid a pretty penny. You should stay and eat.
And his dessert, his Jell-O. I don't know what the lunch was, though. The lunch, I didn't get a good look at it.
Did you see somebody it was like on the front page of Reddit, they posted like what they gave them as like a vegetarian or vegan option. I think it was vegetarian at their hospital. And it was just all bread.
Oh.
It was
that's my meal.
Multiple slices of bread on a plate, like different kinds of bread.
Yeah, just give me all
and
carbs.
And then a roll on the side. It was so much bread.
We had a sales guy where it was like normally, when you like order lunch because clients are coming in or something. Mm-hmm. And then it was he was rattling off like all this different stuff for people to get. And we were like, dude, that's all bread. So like,
if
I think
anybody
they
is
have,
like celiac
they might
or
have people
something.
with like gluten, you know, you might need to like gluten-free options or like vegetarian stuff or whatever, like what the other options are. And his solution was, he was like, oh, if they don't eat bread, they'll just take the meat off the sandwiches. Like they'll just take the bread off. And I was like, no,
works, sir. That's called cross-contamination.
That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. So, yeah, there's some considerations, I guess, that could go into that. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a few.
That's the worst. I used to hate when salespeople would order lunch because it's nice when they do, but like, let me pick what I want.
Yeah. Send
give
me
a
link.
menu.
Send me the link and then I'll order the thing.
Yeah. Don't just put a random assortment of food in front of me and make me pick.
No.
That's scary.
I don't want to do that. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No. So, yeah, that's not what Frank's doing either. Frank, Bill, Bill's dad, Frank.
I don't know why
you said Fred.
I don't know. Who cares? It's Bill's dad.
Fred?
Yeah, I'm not really.
You said Fred multiple times. I'm confused now.
I'm confused too. I don't know, guys. Right. We'll learn his name by
Bill
next
Senior.
week.
Bill Senior is in the hospital and he's trying to enjoy his lunch and he's like, you know what? Roman came and said some stuff about you. I know some stuff about Roman. I could help you out if you pay me $5,000 for the information a little bit. Okay, he's trying to shake him down.
This is the mob.
This is it. And it's always your own family.
$5,000.
$5,000.
That's Margie's car.
The curtains. Yeah, it's curtains. $5,000 in 2006. That's like $1.8 million today.
So much money.
Like what is this? This is absolutely insane.
No, I love that he really like hammed it up too. It's like, I've been really close with Roman. It's
long time.
Bill is married to his daughter. Yeah, okay.
I think he knows a couple things about him too.
It's like, I have an inside line to Roman.
Yeah.
So if you want to take advantage of that, it will cost you $5,000. I can make a phone call for that.
I would love, that's how much the phone call costs. I would love to hear the information that he's able to glean for $5,000, where then he's like, okay, I've heard that he bangs his wife in his other wife's bed. And it's like, give me the money back. That's not useful information to me at all. Thank you.
Bill's pissed. He's like, my own father's trying to shake me down. I only came here to help you because somebody is trying to kill you.
Remember?
In case you forgot that.
Remember, Dad?
Like, we've got bigger fish to fry. You're trying to get money out of me. Just like Roman is. Roman wants money out of Bill. Yeah. I'm going to ask them to put the arsenic back in you.
Yeah. I'm going to save it all and then just drop it in your juice again before I leave. I'll smear it all over your Jell-O.
So they get into like a weird argument about who's responsible for the poisoning because his dad is now convinced that it's his mom, which was originally the same theory that Bill had. But now Bill is like, Mom wouldn't do that. Stop. It's not Mom. But then
I wouldn't rule it out.
5 minutes ago, he was side-eyeing Roman and thinking that like Roman was trying to poison him.
Yeah, but then it was like Roman was doing it through Bill's mom or something, like maybe there's like an intermediary or something.
They're in cahoots together.
Yeah, right. Like it's because then they're trying to have us pick between one or the other, and it's like, nah, I think
both.
There'd be a combo. There could be a combo here.
Yeah,
it's not two separate entities.
He's got to have a man on the inside, a woman on the inside.
In this case, yeah,
to get all of the arsenic into his food.
Right. Exactly. So, what else were they fighting about?
Because
we get some backstory.
So apparently Bill got kicked off the compound when he was like 14.
Yeah.
So this is giving FLDS Lost Boys, like you're a threat to the other men on the compound. So we got to get rid of you. Then he went and forged his own path and built out this successful business. And his dad's trying to turn around and take responsibility for that because he's the one who made the choice to kick him out at 14. So if I hadn't done that, you wouldn't own the Walmarts of Utah.
Yeah. And also, Rulon would not be able to take a cut of that too. Like, that's so great that you're able to divert 15% of your earnings back to the guy that, we had to kick you out of the compound and stuff. Isn't that great? That's a really nice thing. It's a full circle moment.
So they fight the whole way out of the hospital.
Yeah.
He should have just left him there. There was no one to pick him up.
Right.
His mom wasn't coming.
But then he lets him drive him all the way back to the compound, which then like the cars like run him off the road, and
I missed that entire scene.
Okay. Yeah, the cars
he got
that like,
run off the road?
Well, they like surrounded the vehicle, and then he was like, "Oh, I'll just get out and walk from here," because his dad just happened to like leave off the entire part of where it's like you're not allowed on the compound.
Oh, he didn't actually give him the message.
No. No, he like mentioned it.
Thanks
after
a lot. He was too busy trying to get money out of him too.
Yeah, like when they were driving back to the compound, you probably could have mentioned it at any point during that entire drive.
So they're already trying to intimidate Bill.
Yeah. Yeah. So like that's what's going on with that.
Bill has a kind of like come to Jesus, come to Margie moment when he gets back to the house. He pulls up. They don't really have a driveway. He just like parks the car in front of the houses. Yeah. And then he has to decide which house he's going into. So he stops by and talks to Margie about the car.
Because it's Bab's day. And then he was going to her house. And then he was like, no, you know what?
I got to fix things.
God told me I need to talk to you real quick about this stuff.
I got to grovel.
Margie. And look, you complete me. Okay? Our family.
Big picture.
Oh, big picture. Our family wasn't done until you were in it. And you're going to give us so many more babies, all the spirit babies. And I'm so sorry. I will never fuck Nikki in your bed ever again. I probably won't. Promise. Probably.
Not good enough. She still wants the car.
Well, then why did I say all this then? I was really trying to.
He really thought that apology was going to be it?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, he thought that was going to make things right. And it's like, okay.
Is there a car in the driveway with a bow on it?
No. Happy Honda days or whatever. No.
Come back when it is Honda days, okay? I don't want to see you until then. So, in case you thought that was going to get in the way of Bill banging it out again tonight, it's not. It's not.
No, it's Nikki's night. So
he had to go find the boner pills. He should just get 3 bottles. He's going to use them all.
But then
it's not a controlled substance.
That's 3 more chances of them finding it while he's not there. He's got to keep them on his person, I think. Is the issue.
Roman's going to find them.
Yeah.
Before anybody else does.
That's what's going to happen. Where do you think they're coming from? That's who's got them.
You think he's going to the regular pharmacy or the street doctor?
No, he's getting them from Roman. Yeah. Roman's printing these things, man.
Oh my God.
He's making them.
His mom calls as he's about to pop a pill, which is unfortunate. At least it was before
because
he managed to take a pill.
It might have been a dud. If
uncomfortable to be on the phone with your mom.
Yeah. So this
while you're
while you're
dealing with the situation and you're
indisposed.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I don't know how you explain that if Nikki walks in on that.
I don't know. Nikki might get jealous and it might spark something there. And then immediately.
It would, yeah.
So
his mom is very, very mad because Daddy got home. And I guess they got into it because
Pretty frank.
The story that his dad communicated back to her was that
we are in agreement.
Bill told him, they both,
me and Bill,
have this theory about who's been behind the poisoning, and it's her.
And it's you. You've been doing it. Which
he denies, but I'm like, you literally talked to her earlier today and accused her of doing it.
You guys are really bad at Clue, too. I don't think that's how you make the accusation, right? And it's
you're going to need to choose a room in which it happened and a weapon.
You have to be in the room to make that sort of a statement, too.
And the weapon can't be the arsenic. We need to know, is it a soup ladle?
Right.
Like, what?
Is it the soup? Is it the go-go juice? You have to be more specific.
Yeah, we need to know the vehicle for the arsenic.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's the two of them together. She knows.
Yeah.
She's a guilty lady.
Yeah.
So she tells him, she tells him, watch your back. That's how I know.
Oh, yeah. That's where this is a woman who's already familiar with her arsenic dosages or she knows. So it's like, yeah, the threat has some validity to it.
Watch your water supply, Bill.
Yeah. Might just end up with a tainted water supply next time you go and check around here.
Next episode, despite being admonished by Bill for her spendthrift ways, Nikki tries to throw an extravagant birthday party for her son, Wayne. The kids' names on this show, hilarious.
Yeah.
Lester, Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Meanwhile, Bill installs a perimeter of defense around his homes. I'm assuming it's going to be a line of salt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, salt circle.
A salt circle.
Yeah.
And Barb tries to keep the family's secrets hidden from their neighbors. Oh, the family's secret, the fact that they're polygamous.
Right.
Duh.
Yes.
So I didn't realize they had neighbors.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Brown family. You know, they live in a cul-de-sac, but we never see the other people.
Yeah, the cul-de-sac on the other side is just, that's it. And they basically don't exist. So,
aside from Big Love, we have another show starting over on Surviving Reality. This is Poly. So, more polygamists.
Oh, yeah.
Except these are polycules.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So,
we're going to learn a thing or two.
We're going to learn a lot.
Yeah.
This is not your average seeking sister wife type program.
No.
It looks a lot more unhinged than that.
This is over on WeTV. It's starting on Fridays on May 29th.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to be dropping our recaps of it on Patreon Fridays after the show airs. So I think that'll be like 10:30 Eastern time.
Yep.
It'll be dropping on Patreon. And then it'll be on Surviving Reality on Sunday mornings for everybody else.
Yep. So make sure you check that out.
Yeah. I think we're going to try to drop a preview over here too. So to remind you to go over to Surviving Reality and subscribe if you want to listen to that. And then we're also recapping Seven Little Johnstons, the entire first season of it over on Patreon.
Yeah. Oh, that's been a journey. Yeah, we already did episode 1.
It's so much fun.
And it's been a good time. Yeah, it's a good time going back.
I love all the shows that we're covering right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are all good. Because,
Yeah.
we also have Welcome to Plathville still wrapping up over on Surviving Reality, too. So those have been coming out.
I feel like every episode of that show has been good this season.
Yeah. In different ways, though, too.
Yeah.
And it's been
saying something
interesting, with some of the folks who are missing from that, too, with, like, not having Micah at all. And it being so much Ethan. Ooh, I didn't know if we were going to make it, but
You can't keep the crazy under wraps.
We're still going. Yeah, it's still going.
And if you like what you're hearing, leave us a review, please. It really does help the podcast grow. It helps people discover us. All the good things.
All good things. Yeah, the algorithms really like that.
I don't
Reviews
know about
with
you,
words.
but like I am a review person. Like I need to read reviews before I get invested in something.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if that is what does it necessarily. It's just the robots on the internet like when there's reviews, and it needs to be good stuff. Good things that are said.
So leave us a 5-star review.
With typing
please.
the words and special words about things that you like about it.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully we see you at the meetup on August 1st.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. See you next time.